Bright lights flicker across the skyline as sleek electric cars glide through the streets of Shanghai and Shenzhen. These are not the gas-spewing vehicles of yesterday, they are silent, fast, and everywhere. On city highways, you see streams of electric taxis, family cars, and delivery vans, all whisper quiet, all BYD. Inside BYD's factories, rows of robots weld car frames as workers check battery packs with expert hands. The pace is relentless. Every 90 seconds, a new electric car rolls off the line. The air buzzes with excitement and the promise of a cleaner future. It's a scene that would have been science fiction just 2 decades ago. Today, it is reality, a future BYD helped create. But how did this once unknown company become the heart of China's electric revolution? Before we dive in, here's a quick note. If you're passionate about technology, fascinated by new ideas, or curious about the future of cars, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you more stories that matter. Stories like BYD's are important because they reveal how innovation can completely reshape entire industries, and even change the way we live and move. BYD's rise is nothing short of extraordinary. In just 2 decades, it transformed from a little-known battery manufacturer into the world's top-selling electric vehicle brand, outpacing established giants and rewriting the rules of the automotive game. But this isn't just a business success story. It's a tale of relentless innovation, bold ambition, and smart strategy. It's about a company that dared to dream big and executed with precision. Why does BYD matter? Because it shattered the stereotype that Chinese companies could only copy. Instead, BYD proved they could lead, innovate, and set new standards for the world to follow. It took on global giants like Toyota and Volkswagen, not just competing with them, but challenging them on their own turf, forcing the entire industry to pay attention. BYD's bold bet on electric vehicles came at a time when few believed in their potential. While others hesitated, BYD invested heavily in EV technology, setting the stage for a global shift. The journey of BYD is a masterclass in what it takes to succeed in a rapidly changing world. Vision, the willingness to take risks, and the courage to reinvent yourself again and again. So, how did this remarkable journey begin? Let's go back to where it all started and discover the origins of BYD's meteoric rise. In the early 2000s, China's streets were filled with foreign cars. Volkswagen, General Motors, and Toyota ruled the roads. Chinese car brands were seen as cheap and unreliable. Most people wanted foreign models if they could afford them. Local companies struggled to keep up. They lacked experience, technology, and brand power. Chinese cars were often copies of foreign designs, with little innovation. The industry moved slowly, and few believed a local brand could lead. Government leaders wanted to change this. They saw cars as a path to national pride and economic growth. But the journey would be long and hard. Success seemed far away, until BYD entered the scene. It's important to remember these roots. BYD was not born into a winning position. The odds were stacked against any local car maker, especially one that had never built a car. BYD began in 1995, but not as a car company. Founder Wang Chuanfu started the business in Shenzhen making rechargeable batteries. At the time, mobile phones and laptops were booming. BYD quickly became one of the world's biggest suppliers of phone batteries. Why does this matter? Because batteries are the beating heart of electric cars. BYD learned how to make them better, cheaper, and safer than almost anyone. This technical skill would later give BYD a huge edge. Wang Chuanfu was not satisfied with just batteries. He dreamed bigger. He wanted to make cars, electric cars, but almost no one believed it was possible. BYD's battery expertise would become the secret weapon in the coming electric revolution. Their early leap from batteries to cars was bold. It looked risky, even foolish. But as we'll see, it was the move that changed everything. In 2003, BYD did something shocking. It bought a struggling local car company for $32 million. Many experts laughed. BYD had never built a car. Other automakers scoffed, saying batteries aren't cars. The first BYD gasoline cars were basic and had quality issues. Critics called them cheap knockoffs. Customers doubted their safety and reliability. But BYD learned fast, fixing problems and improving each model. The journey was far from smooth. BYD faced fierce competition, skepticism from buyers, and pressure from established brands. But one thing set them apart: they owned their battery tech. As EV interest grew, this became their superpower. Despite doubts, BYD pushed forward. They experimented, failed, and adapted. This spirit of relentless improvement would define BYD for years to come. The Chinese government saw electric cars as an answer to pollution and oil dependence. In 2009, it launched policies to boost EVs, subsidies, tax breaks, and city quotas for electric taxis and buses. Suddenly, the market shifted. BYD was ready. They already understood batteries, while rivals scrambled to catch up. Their early hybrids, like the BYD F3DM, hit the market before Toyota's hybrids became common in China. Soon after, BYD launched pure electric models, leading the charge. Government support was critical, but BYD's battery expertise gave them a head start. They built their own batteries, motors, and electronics. This vertical integration let BYD control quality, cut costs, and react faster than competitors. As EV sales soared, BYD's early bets paid off. They became the first choice for Chinese cities wanting clean buses, taxis, and public vehicles. To win bigger, BYD had to master more than just batteries. They needed to become leaders in every aspect of electric vehicle technology, from design to production, and even customer experience. This meant rethinking what a car company could be, and pushing boundaries at every step. They invested heavily in smart features, like intuitive touchscreens, seamless over-the-air software updates, and advanced safety systems that could detect and prevent accidents before they happened. These innovations made their vehicles not just electric, but truly intelligent and connected. Their Blade battery, a safer, stronger lithium iron phosphate battery, reduced fire risk and increased lifespan. This breakthrough technology set new standards for safety and reliability, giving drivers peace of mind and confidence in their cars. LFP batteries are not only cheaper and safer than traditional ones, but they also last longer and require less maintenance. This made electric vehicles more accessible and practical for everyday people. They're ideal for daily use and city driving, offering reliable performance and lower running costs. For families and commuters, this meant a smoother, quieter, and more affordable ride. BYD's innovation made electric cars practical for millions of drivers. Their approach wasn't just about technology, it was about making EVs a real option for everyone. BYD's strategy was unique and bold. They made almost everything themselves: batteries, chips, motors. By controlling the entire manufacturing process, BYD could ensure quality, reduce costs, and respond quickly to new challenges. This cut costs and kept supply chains local, making their operations more resilient and efficient. It also allowed them to innovate faster than competitors who relied on outside suppliers. Their cars were affordable, reliable, and high-tech, qualities that appealed to a new generation of drivers looking for value and innovation. As trust in Chinese brands grew, BYD expanded, first across China, then to Europe, Latin America, and beyond. Their global reach showed that Chinese innovation could compete on the world stage. Affordable pricing and smart marketing made BYD a household name. Their message was clear: electric cars could be for everyone, not just the wealthy or tech-savvy. They started with electric buses and taxis, proving their tech in tough, real-world settings. These vehicles ran day and night, showing the world that BYD's technology was dependable and robust. Then came sedans, SUVs, and hybrids, each model designed to meet the needs of different drivers and lifestyles, further expanding their reach. BYD's share of the EV market soared, cementing their place as a global leader in electric mobility and setting the stage for the future of transportation. BYD's story isn't just about cars, it's about a vision for the future, a future where technology, sustainability, and ambition come together to reshape how we live and move. They invest heavily in solar panels, home batteries, and new forms of energy storage, aiming to power homes and cities with clean, renewable energy. Their goal is to create a world where energy is abundant, affordable, and green. BYD is also at the forefront of self-driving technology, developing smarter, safer vehicles. They're pushing the boundaries of battery science, striving for longer range, faster charging, and greater reliability, making electric vehicles more practical for everyone. The company is always looking ahead, anticipating the next big shift. But challenges remain. Global rivals are fighting back with their own innovations. Political tensions and trade barriers add uncertainty to their expansion plans. BYD must also build trust and recognition in markets where Made in China is still met with skepticism. Winning over consumers abroad is a long journey, requiring patience, quality, and a strong brand identity. Yet their strengths, massive scale, cutting-edge technology, and tightly integrated local supply chains give them a real edge. These advantages help BYD move faster and adapt quickly to changing demands. BYD is helping to cut pollution, making cities cleaner and healthier. Their electric vehicles are leading the world toward a future where clean transportation is the norm, not the exception. Their journey proves that true progress comes from innovation, not imitation. BYD's relentless pursuit of new ideas is setting the pace for the entire industry. They've reimagined what a car company can be, a unique blend of battery science, advanced software, and bold dreams. BYD is more than just a manufacturer, it's a technology powerhouse. If you want to understand the future of cars, watch BYD closely. Their story is still unfolding, and the next breakthrough could be just around the corner. Like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on BYD's journey and the latest in automotive innovation. The next chapter in automotive history is just beginning, and BYD is writing it right now. Join us as we witness the transformation of an industry and the birth of a cleaner, smarter future.